Let me ask you something. When was the last time you actually felt present? I mean, not rushing, not trying to figure things out, just here, in the moment. I used to think joy was something we had to chase. You know, when life finally makes sense, when things are better, when we have done enough. But the more I slow down, the more I realize joy is already here. It's in the little things we overlook. And today, I want to help you remember them. If this is your first time here, hi, I am Luciana, and this space is for anyone who is craving more peace, more clarity, and more purpose. And in this video, I want to share something that changed my whole perspective on how I stopped waiting for joy to show up and really start feeling it in the most unexpected simple moments. And I will share a personal story and a few shifts that helped me and a small practice that you can start today. So there was a time I was just feeling overwhelmed. You know that feeling when we have been doing so much, thinking, planning, trying to make everything work, but inside there's too much. That's where I was. And one day I just needed to stop. I couldn't force one more thing. And I just decided just to leave everything, my task, all the noise, and just I walked to a nature park near me. I took off my shoes and I sat on the grass. Nothing fancy, just me. And I remember really feeling so good just with the sun, the warmth of the sun, the breeze, and the trees above me. And I felt, wow, I can breathe again. It was not that everything was suddenly okay, but something inside me just softened. And in that stillness, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Peace and a little spark of joy. That's when I realized joy, it's some we don't need to chase. It's not always loud or big. Sometimes it's already here. We are just too overwhelmed to notice. So after that, I started doing things a little differently. Not perfect, of course, but I began letting these small things matter again. And I want to share 3 ways that help me to do that because they might help you too. And the first thing is this: be present, not perfect. You don't have to have everything figured out to feel good. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is just pause and ask yourself, what's here right now that I can appreciate? Maybe it's a deep breath, just the fact that you're breathing, or just the sun coming through your window. And once you start noticing these things, you realize you can bring more intention to the things you already do every day. Here's the second shift: turn your routines into rituals. We all have these daily things to do, like taking a shower, walking outside, making a tea. But most of the times, we are doing all these things while we're thinking about 10 other things. But what if we didn't? What if we let those small moments be enough? For example, when you are making your tea in the morning, just feel the warmth of the cup in your hands. Breathe in the scent. Notice how it feels to pause to receive before your day begins. And to remind you that you don't have to rush into your life. You can do in your own terms. Now, when you're taking a shower, let the water wash over you. Not just your body, but your mind, your heart. Just imagine it clearing away everything you pick up from yesterday. All the tension, the pressure, let it all go. It's a reset you give yourself without leaving your house. Now, when you go outside, just taking a few steps, just look around. Notice the sky, how big it is. Feel the breeze in your skin. Let the colors of nature remind you that you are alive and that there is beauty even on ordinary days. And these are not routines, they are moments of coming home to yourself. When you're fully present, even these simple things start to feel sacred. And that's where joy begins to rise again. The truth is, the joy is not in doing more. It is in the feeling more in what you are already doing. And when you treat those ordinary moments like they matter, they start to feel magical. And honestly, the more I start doing that, the more I naturally began looking for joy. And that's when I added this one more thing. And the third practice is so simple, but it really works. Keep a joy journal. At the end of the day, I just write down 3 things that made me feel good. Not big accomplishment, but simple things like hearing a song that I love, talk to someone I care about, sit in silence for 5 minutes. You see, your brain start to shift. Instead of always scanning for problems, it started to look for beauty. And that changed everything. So maybe just take a second, breathe in, and ask yourself, what small moment brought me joy today? What is something I can slow down and appreciate tomorrow? Let it be simple. That's the point. You're not behind. You are not broken. Sometimes you are just disconnected from what already wants to support you. So let it come to you. You don't have to chase it. If this video touched you, something on you, I really would love to hear from you. So please like, subscribe, and share in the comment. What is one little thing that brought you joy today? It might inspire someone else to notice their own. And if you have been feeling stressed or overwhelmed lately, I created a free quick reset breath guide that you can download below. It's super simple, just a few minutes a day, but really helps you come back to your center when everything feels too much. I use it all the time and I know it will support you too. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Send you so much love and joy, and I see you in the next video.